Let's crack open Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It by Kamal Ravikant and dissect it with a critic's eye, as if we're sipping espresso in a bookshop, ready to praise what shines and call out what flops. This slim 68-page manifesto isn't your typical self-help tome. It's raw, repetitive, and unapologetically intense, like a friend grabbing you by the shoulders and shouting, "Wait, you have to love yourself now!" But does its stripped-down approach deliver profound transformation, or does it crumble under scrutiny? Let's find out. The book kicks off with Ravikant at rock bottom. He's lost his company, his health's tanking, and he's drowning in self-loathing. In this dark pit, he makes a vow to love himself, not just a warm, fuzzy feeling, but a relentless life-or-death commitment. From there, the book unfolds as part memoir, part instruction manual. He shares how he rebuilt himself through a simple practice, repeating "and I love myself" like a mantra, meditating on it, and flooding his life with self-directed kindness. It's less a story and more a fevered confession, with Ravikant laying bare his pain and his breakthrough. What makes it engaging is its rawness. Ravikant doesn't dress up his prose with flowery metaphors or academic jargon. He writes like he's talking to a trusted friend, short sentences, unfiltered emotion. You feel his desperation when he describes waking up hating himself, and you root for him when he starts to climb out. He leans hard into a single idea. Self-love isn't a luxury, it's survival. He backs it with his own turnaround, going from suicidal to renewed in months, and sprinkles in stories, like how a chance encounter with a monk reinforced his path. It's a quick read, almost like a long blog post, which keeps you hooked but also leaves you wanting. Ravikant's strength is his authenticity. The guy's been through hell, and you believe him when he says self-love saved his life. His core practice, repeating "and I love myself" constantly, even when it feels fake, is deceptively simple but powerful. He argues it rewires your brain, and while he doesn't cite studies, the logic tracks with basic neuroplasticity. Your thoughts shape your neural pathways. His exercises, like looping the mantra during walks or writing it out, are doable for anyone, no matter how busy or broke. The urgency in his tone is infectious. You'll catch yourself whispering "and I love myself" in the shower just to see if it sticks. But let's not kid ourselves. This book has cracks. First, it's insanely repetitive. Ravikant beats the "I love yourself" drum so hard it starts to feel like filler. The entire book could have been a 20-page essay without losing impact. Critics like me wince at the lack of depth. He doesn't explore why self-love is so hard for most people or address cultural, psychological, or systemic barriers. It's all "and just do it," which can feel dismissive if you're wrestling with serious trauma or depression. His evidence is anecdotal, his story, a few vague others, which won't satisfy readers craving data or nuance. And the monk story? It's a bit too convenient, like a scripted spiritual cameo. Then there's the tone. While the rawness works, it sometimes tips into self-indulgence. Ravikant's so focused on his epiphany that he skims over practical steps for readers who aren't him. If you're not in a crisis like he was, the life or death framing might feel melodramatic. Compare this to, say, Mel Robbins's The Let Them theory, which balances personal stories with broader applications. Ravikant's book feels narrower, almost like a diary entry he decided to publish. I'll give credit where it's due. This book's brevity and passion make it a gut punch for anyone stuck in self-hatred. It's not trying to be a comprehensive guide, it's a spark to get you moving. When Ravikant describes standing in front of a mirror, forcing himself to say, "I love myself," right through tears, it's hard not to feel something. That raw vulnerability is rare in a genre often bloated with cliches. For some, especially those needing a quick emotional reset, this could be a lifeline. But the critic in me can't ignore the shortcomings. The repetition grates, the scope is limited, and the lack of rigor leaves it feeling more like a motivational speech than a transformative tool. It's not for skeptics or those wanting a meaty framework. If you're expecting Brené Brown's research or Eckhart Tolle's depth, you'll be disappointed. This is a one-trick pony, and whether it works depends on how much you buy into that trick. I would rate this 3 out of 5 stars.